Hello and welcome to this video tutorial about using the Permits Lab resource in Sesame. For this tutorial, we will use the sundial module. To place a service request at your lab, one has to have a permit. The permit determines the person who can place a request, the person who will be paying the bills incurred by the request, and the funds used. This allows users to order services from a lab like the NMR FAM, for example, to request time on spectrometers. This lab resource is maintained by the lab master or by a lab member who has been given permissions through the CAN-DO lab resource. To learn more about the CAN-DO tool and resource values, see our videos and help pages. To open the Permits resource, go to the main window in Sundial and go to Options in the menu bar. Under the Lab Resources submenu, click on Permits. The permit window now opens in the board. To view the existing permit records for the current lab, use the search function. Under the search menu, I will search by owner. The search window pop-up contains fields that let us define the search criteria. When I leave an asterisk in every field, all the permits records for the current lab are returned. The search results are shown in the upper part of the permits window and are sorted by title. Click on a permit title and the associated record is shown in the lower window. The title in the search window shows the user, the PI or principal investigator, the expiration date, and the title of the permit. The lower part of the window is also where we build new records. You may resize the windows using the bar in the middle. Now let's create a new permit record from scratch. First, you have to clear all the data that may be showing in the lower window. To do this, go to the Permit menu and select Clear Permit. To create a new record, I'll start inputting data, starting with choosing the PI in the PI name field from the drop-down choice list. The PIs in the drop-down list are the PIs previously defined in the PI resource or the Principal Investigators resource. I'll pull that up here so we can look at them side by side. A detailed video tutorial about the PI lab resource is also available on our website. When a PI is selected, the permit record is implicitly linked to the selected PI record, and the users listed in the username dropdown are the group members from the linked PI record. I'll switch over to this PI record to show. The bottom part of the window shows the listed group members. They are the same as those available in the linked permit record. To continue building the permit, I'll switch back over and I'll select a group member under username. All of the group members must be registered Sesame users. Add a title to add details about this work order. Add an expiration date if you want to limit when the user may request services and/or to manage when particular funds may be billed. Next, choose the funding for the permit. To designate one or more funds, first click the green button to the right of the funds field to add a row. Select the funding from the drop-down list. I'll designate this fund at 60%. The funding choices in the drop-down menu are from the linked PI record. I'll switch into the original PI record here and you can see the funding choices are the same. Now I'll finish up the permit record. I'll add another fund and set it to 40%. Under the Permit menu, I'll choose Save as New Permit to add this record to the database. To remove a fund, I'll select that line in the Funds field and click on the red minus button to the right. Be sure to save your changes. You may refresh data for the permit record to the previously saved version in the database. This command works if you have not saved the changes you made and would like to reverse them. To show this function, I'll add a description here. And I will now select Refresh Permit from the Permit menu to restore the previous record. Confirm your choice in the pop-up menu. Now you see that the change I just made, the description I just added, is now removed and the record is refreshed. To delete a permit record from the database, select the record from the search results window and on the Permit menu click Delete Permit. Confirm your choice by clicking Remove Permit in the pop-up window. This will permanently delete the permit record from the database. To close the permit window, go to the permit menu and select Close Permit, or you may click the X button on the Windows title bar. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and please refer to the help pages on the Sesame website for any further questions.